And damn, parenting is hard. Living is hard. Making your own way is really fucking tough. You live and you learn. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. So ultimately, individuals, I release forgiveness. I release blessings, compassion, and gratitude for this season of my life that I deemed a nightmare. And I'm really lucky to be able to say that I've survived this, and I'm proud to say God protected me. But man, I had to live through it. I still have to live through this. It's like a double-edged sword, man. It's a double-edged sword. Knowing that I'm protected and I'm safe, and I was promised that not a hair on my head would be touched. But that didn't mean that 2 other girls that I knew were going to be fucking drugged and raped. And there was nothing I could do to save them or help them. Nobody believed me anyway. There's some really sobering realities. And for everything that is duality in this world, you have your choice. Please don't turn around and tell a woman that's raped, that's just a blessing God gave you to make up for the torture you went through. Haha, he gave you life. No, that's not how this works at all. Because if you remember back in the day, being raped was completely fucking shameful. Having a baby out of wedlock was fucking shameful. So shameful that your rapist got to keep you because nobody else would want you. So don't turn around and tell a woman that is seeking an abortion from rape that that's God's gift of life. That's like just really insensitive. When they brought the woman to Jesus, and she had been caught fornicating, and there's this huge ordeal about this woman being brought to Jesus, and they're like, yeah, she's gotta pay for her sin. They make this deal to say, make a point to say that Jesus stops and he writes something in the sand on the ground. But they don't tell you what he says. And for years that drove me insane. Every time I got to that part of the scripture, every time I heard a sermon on that, they just gloss over it. Or like, what the fuck did he write? What was so important that he had to stop and write? What did it say? So one time I hear this sermon and the guy starts to talk about this, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to turn it off. I'm like, pfft. And he's like, I think part of me wonders if he didn't write out the question, where is the man? Because it takes 2 to tango. And only the woman was brought. Only the woman was brought. The heart that Jesus had for that woman in her moment way surpasses anything you can say to a woman that is thinking about having an abortion. See, because Jesus has a heart for the woman, pro-life, life.